And we're back. Hall here with another Hall of Code lesson. Now we're going to look at quotations and citations. The first tag that we're going to look at is the block quote. The block quote element defines a section that is quoted from another source. Usually the browsers that you're using will indent the block quote. And as you can see here, this is a quote that it has been indented. And we'll take a look at the block quote tag to see how that works in a few minutes. Then we have the quote tag, which is the Q. And browsers usually put quotation marks around the quote. As you can see here, you see the quotation marks around this particular quote. Next is the address tag. And the address tag is usually in italics, and you see the address down here. Okay, going back up, the abbreviation tag usually has an acronym, and then there will be an abbreviation that if you hover over with your mouse, like right here, I'm hovering over the NAN, and it'll actually tell me what that NAN abbreviation stands for. So this is what the abbreviation tag does, and it shows me here by hovering over that acronym. And then finally, the cite tag also is for books, poems, songs, etc. And it also renders in italics. And as you can see here, this is the name of a book, and it's italicized. Okay, so now we're going to look at how it looks in code. Okay, so here we have some text on the left-hand side here in the Visual Studio Code editor, and on the right you'll see how that particular set of text shows up in the browser. Right now I just have an H2 and a bunch of paragraph tags, but we're going to add some of the quote tags to show the difference. So first off is our first paragraph here. What I'm going to do is change this P, and I want to use a block quote tag, okay? And so I'm going to go block quote and then close it with a block quote. And now, as you can see, this paragraph has been indented, okay, from the left and over to the right with some margin around those both sides. So that's your block quote. Next is I'm going to use the Q tag, and that's for the quote tag, and I'm going to move the closing quote there. And as you can see now, this sentence has quotation marks around it. So by adding the Q, it gives me quotation marks. So that's what happens in the quote tag. The next one is going to be the abbreviation. And so I'm going to type ABBR. And the title is going to be this title here. And then right here, I'm going to type the abbreviation. Okay, so National Action Network. And if I take my mouse in the browser, you can see that that word shows up underneath that particular abbreviation. So as you can see, it shows what it stands for. Next will be the address, and right here we have the address, and as you can see right now it looks like this. And I saw a mistake there. I'm going to add the the address tag, opening and closing. Now the address is italicized, and I just use a bunch of BR tags right now to push everything down the line. Finally, you have the cite tag, and I'm going to type cite, and I'm just going to put the name of this book in between the cite tag, okay? And Now the name of the book is italicized. So there you have it. Block quote, quote, abbreviations, address, and cite.